Food is one of human beings' favorite obsessions. Most people spend a great deal of time physically and mentally preoccupied with food. We organize and prepare meals, we daydream about what's for lunch or dinner, we eat. Beyond simply an enjoyable, necessary human pastime, though, eating has important implications for how we think of ourselves and how we relate to the larger cultures of which we are a part. The books in this series invite readers to consider food as a serious topic, one that touches on some of the most important questions that we can ask about what it means to be human in general and to be ourselves in particular. Human tastes in food vary widely. Virtually every non-poisonous potential foodstuff, and a few that are poisonous unless prepared in a particular way, is fare for some culture. Which foods people prefer is connected not only with what grows well in a particular place, but also with tradition, ritual, even scarcity, for rarity can make foods desirable. A foodstuff which is beloved in one place may be considered appropriate only for animals in another, as corn once was, or even disgusting. Some cultures relish sea creatures and insects that make most Americans blanch. The way that meals are arranged, too, varies by culture. What is appropriate to eat for breakfast? Cereal, rice and fish, blood sausage, only a very sweet roll. What time do you eat lunch, and is that the main meal of the day? Do you dine at 6 p.m. as many Americans do, or wait until 9 p.m. like Spaniards? What do you serve at particular festivals, and how does that fare vary from everyday meals? What kinds of food would be inappropriate to serve for a particular festival? Would your guests look at you aghast, for example, if you offered buffalo wings and beer for a bridal shower, or a dainty pink cake and watercress sandwiches for the 4th of July? And who makes that food? And how much time are they expected to spend? The name of the delicious Italian dish, spaghetti puttanesca, with its sauce of tomatoes and capers, actually means prostitute's spaghetti, reflecting the culture's suspicion of any woman who would whip something up as quickly as this dish can be made. What was she doing with the rest of her time, people might ask, the hours that most good women spent in the kitchen showing their love for their families through food? Whatever and however people eat, food inevitably becomes a marker of who they are or were, reinforcing membership in a particular group. The wide variety of ethnic and regional traditions which persist in America reflect this. Tamales, manicotti, latkes, fried clams, collard greens and ham, conch chowder, falafel, wonton soup, ramps, barbecue, cracked Dungeness crab. Food also reflects our broader values, our politics. How our food is grown, gathered and marketed to us inevitably affects the earth and the people involved in the process. How we prepare and consume our food suggests what we value. Is saving time important to us? Economy? Is self-discipline an important value in our homes, or are we more concerned with indulging our senses or eating healthily, according to whatever defines health to us? Is food an opportunity for demonstrating our connoisseurship, our skill, or is it deliberately simple, a rebellion against yuppie pretense or pressure on women to be domestic goddesses? I know women who brag about how much time they spend on meals and other women who brag about how little. I know people who drive across town to shop at bulk stores for whom saving money is a virtue, and others who just as virtuously spend a great deal more money for organic produce at the farmer's market. Such choices say a great deal about individual politics and values. However we eat, though, it is clear that food matters a great deal in human culture. For what we eat and how we eat reveals a great deal about us, what our assumptions are, what our history has been, even who we as individuals seek to be. Remember, we do not live to eat, we eat to live.